What's up guys, it's Matt from TDM Style here. Welcome back to the channel once again, and this weekend we're taking a look at hands down the most expensive hair product that I've ever used. We're talking about this Gold Deluxe Edition Protein Cream from SHRD. So now this is a brand that I totally, full disclosure, never heard of before. So the brand is actually Shanhunk. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's a Taiwanese brand that has been around since 1985, making both hair care and skincare products. So the RD in the name, this is I think their lineup of hair products, or at least a certain portion of the hair products, are called SHRD. So SH stands for the brand Shanhunk, and the RD stands for rosemary and D-panthenol, which are two ingredients that are in a bunch of these products. So yeah, as I mentioned, this is their Gold Deluxe Edition Protein Cream, and this baby clocks in at $80 US for 2.72 ounces, or 80 milliliters. Now, I do want to mention off the bat though, they do also have a regular version of their protein cream. So essentially it's the same thing, except this one has actual gold in it. So yeah, this is the Boujtastic version, $80. The regular one, I think this one was around $23 US. So this is much more of a standard salon price version. But yeah, we're talking about the expensive bitch today. So before we crack in and start actually looking at things, first of all, you're probably wondering, what the fuck is going on top of your head? And I am too. I know it looks gross. This is what happens when I use a crusty gel type pomade. This is after sleeping on it, so it's just, I don't know, it looks greasy. It doesn't feel greasy, it just looks like wet, and it looks crusty, and it's gross. And I'm ready to wash my hair, so that's why we're looking at this. So this is essentially a leave-in conditioner. It actually says in the instructions to shampoo and condition like you would normally. Rinse those out, obviously, towel dry your hair, and then you put in a small amount of this and you leave it in. You don't rinse it out. And this says you can use it before and after blow drying and as a thermal defense tool as well. So before we actually crack into this bitch and try it out, let's take a look at the packaging and everything. So as you can see, it does come in this nice black and gold cardboard box. And now this is the first time I'm actually opening it. So inside the box we have this. Here is the jar here. So as I already mentioned, about 2.8 ounces or 80 milliliters. And this is a nice, heavy-duty feeling black plastic. You've got the gold labeling that's printed right onto the jar. Yeah, I mean, I would expect some nice looking packaging for 80 bucks, and this does look really nice and it feels high quality. Now, I'm not gonna open this yet. I'm gonna wait until we're ready to use it to actually see what this thing looks like inside. I'm really excited to see what it looks like. Is it actually gonna be gold and sparkly? I don't know. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go wash my hair. I'm gonna bring the camera in closer, and then we're gonna actually crack the lid on this bitch and try it out. All right, we are nice and clean now, shampooed, conditioned, rinsed out, towel dried. So we are ready to crack into this. So, all right, here we go. Product reveal. Okay, so it's got a little protective, oh, I can see it is sparkly. Look at that. Wow, alright, so we gotta get a close-up on that. It is definitely... There's some gold sparkles in that bitch. Now, for the piece de resistance. Ooh. It smells like, oh, come on, brain. Which one is it? It smells like melon. I want to say honeydew. Honeydew? Not cantaloupe. Yeah, it smells like honeydew. So light, sweet, fresh, clean. It smells great. That might fuck me up a little bit. I mean, I would hope it would fuck me up for $80. Yeah, no, that smells wonderful. Definitely a very, salon product smell. All right, so, I mean, there's a bunch on the little cap here, so let's go in and take some of that. So right away, it feels extremely silky. Very smooth, lotion-like. I mean, as you would expect. I mean, it's a leave-in cream. Look at that bitch sparkle, though. Yes! Yeah, so we're just gonna go in. So essentially, you know, the instructions just say to do exactly this. Just work it in and go through with a comb, make sure everything's nice and evenly distributed. And then just leave it in and style as usual. So obviously, we're gonna get this through and then we're gonna blow dry. So it feels, I mean, it feels great. I didn't put anything else in my hair, no other pre-stylers. And I can tell you already, so it doesn't feel greasy, but it feels very smoothing, very detangling. Like there's absolutely no knots or anything right now. And I mean, as of yet, it feels lightweight. Like it doesn't, you know, some leave-ins or mask type products, like they feel very heavy and they end up feeling a bit greasy. This feels very lightweight. My hair is getting so long in the back. I want to make sure not to neglect that area. Now it does say to use a small amount, so I don't think I'm going to use any more than that. That feels like it's probably enough. So I'm just going to kind of flatten this down a bit here. Oh geez, there's gold jizz everywhere. Oh, see, that's smart though. It's like a convex cap, so it's not going to get all schmutzed in there. Schmutzed. Alright, so as I'm combing this through, I just wanted to read quickly through what this thing says it can do here. Oh man, yeah, look at that. It's like complete, like normally I have a couple of knots to work through. The comb is like gliding through in fast motion, so it definitely is very detangling, very smoothing. Alright, so this says defrizz, anti-static, strengthen, replenish softness, heat protection, shine, UV protection, anti-inflammation for your scalp, anti-aging, keeps your hair moist. And so the main ingredients that they're highlighting here, gold is the first one, seawater extract, vitamin B5 and E, UV hair protection, silk protein complex, and rosemary. So this says a rich and intensive leave-in instant treatment that repairs, restores, and revitalizes hair. Lab innovative formula with rosemary extracts, D-panthenol, which is also known as vitamin B5, and silk protein complex, smooth and seals the cuticle while locking in hydration and strengthening the hair. Prevents split ends, dryness, and frizz. Best used for UV protection, heat protection, and chlorine damage protection while swimming. That is interesting because, you know, chlorine does fuck you up, and especially if you color your hair like mine, like pool water can easily just like strip the color right out of your hair. So that's pretty neat. Now this says upgraded formulation. I presume that means from the standard protein cream. With deep ocean water extract, multiple minerals for anti-inflammation, antioxidation, and to keep moisture in, UV protection, and gold leaf. So yeah, literally, there's gold leaf in this. It's like it's like going to a bougie restaurant where the chef puts gold leaf on the hamburger just to make it $100. But I don't know. Maybe it actually I'd have to do some more research. Maybe the gold is meant to actually do something else to your hair. I don't know. But enough of me yakking away here. It's time to go upstairs. We're gonna blow dry this bitch and then see what happens. Ooh, bitch. Yo, so I'm not even kidding right now. This may be one of like the softest moments that my hair has ever felt. It feels amazing right now. Like, I'm talking, you want to feel like you just came home from getting a freaking Brazilian blowout at the salon. Like, this is it, boy. Holy shit. I'm like, no joke, blown away. I mean, just like, look at it. I mean, it doesn't even matter. Like, I can just mess it up, but it just looks amazing. It has this nice natural shine to it. And, you know, as I mentioned when I was putting the product in, it feels super smooth, super conditioned, but it feels so light. Like, it doesn't feel greasy at all. It just feels full and bouncy, and like, it feels like there's literal silk on my head right now. I mean, like, look at that shine. And one thing that I noticed, like, while blow drying, there was not a single tangle, not a single knot to be found. It was just the comb, or brush rather, went through with ease. It was so easy to, like, blow my hair out smooth. And, yeah, I'm impressed. Whew, yeah, I can't get over it, like how my hair feels right now. I mean, I hope the video can do it somewhat justice. It feels fucking amazing. Now, I am curious though, like, is it just the gold leaf that makes this thing $80? So, like, I'm gonna take a quick comparison of the formulas here between this and the regular one. Okay, so the regular one does not have the seawater extract in it. The regular one also does not have a bunch of the minerals. So, like, this one has calcium, aluminum borosylate, titanium dioxide, and silicon dioxide, iron oxide, tin oxide, mica and titanium dioxide, the actual gold. So the regular one doesn't have any of those in it. They do both have panthenol, silk amino acids, rosemary leaf extract. Yeah, so there you go. So this one has obviously the gold, a bunch of minerals, and seawater that the regular one does not have. It is worth mentioning, if you're a person who cares about this, I don't care, but both of these do have paraben preservatives in them. So if you are looking for strictly paraben-free stuff, you won't find that here. But as I've said in many of my other videos, there's still no evidence to whether or not parabens are actually bad. It's still being researched, and so, you know, as far as I'm concerned, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Also, this is interesting. So on the gold one, it also says this product remains effective 5 years from the manufacture date. Holy shit. It does still have the little icon of like 12 months once you open it. But that's interesting that I guess maybe if it's unopened, it has a shelf life of like 5 years. This one does not say that. Also, so it's interesting on the back of these packages. So it does say, you know, manufactured by Shanhong International Cosmetics Corporation, made in Taiwan. U.S. branch office is Welljoy. I'm pretty sure I've seen that name around. So yeah, I actually asked, like, my sister-in-law is a licensed hairstylist, and I asked her, like, have you ever heard of this brand? You know, is this something? And she said no, but she said that this looks like something that you might find, like, if you went to, like, the New York Hair Expo, and they have, you know, a bunch of vendors out, and she said, like, that type of thing, you'll find often these vendors that maybe you never heard of their brand, but it turns out being like some of the most amazing shit you've ever used. And yeah, first impressions, I think that's exactly what we have here. This shit is bonkers good. So yeah, first impressions on the Gold Deluxe Protein Cream from SHRD. This is fucking amazing. I love this. Is it really worth $80? I don't know. So I'm curious to see when I use the regular one. I'll be interested to see how they compare. Because like I said, this one is very much more like normal affordable price, like $23 or $24 US or somewhere around there. But yeah, do I feel like a fucking hair king right now, and I'm just like being bougie and using gold in my hair to make it feel and look amazing? Like, yeah, why not? Shit is the tits. So yeah, obviously I have the regular one to try. I do also have their regular shampoo and conditioner from this brand, as well as a kit of these like 30-second scalp revitalizer oils. So I'll be interested to try those out as well. So that wraps things up for today's video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this and found it helpful. Please do stay tuned as usual. I have so much more content coming. We've got bad ads too on the way. We've got some comment reading coming up, and then, you know, of course, a plethora of other products that I have to get to. So if you haven't already, feel free to hit that subscribe button down below to keep up to date with everything. And as always, thank you guys so much for coming by and watching. And we'll see you at the next one.